Okay. And so who are the your investors? Are they individuals or they tend to be institutions? How is it organized? I mean, is it like some form of a mature investment world and ecosystem? So, I mean, if I want to start a search fund tomorrow, I mean, what do I need to do? I mean, if I have a startup, VCs are relatively easy to, for example, to identify. You know, if I start a search fund, who do I need to see to essentially raise the money? Is it mostly individuals, or do you have also like institutions or family offices financing those?
It differs by country. So essentially, the more time you spend within the ecosystem, the
Mm.
more you will be made aware of the key players and the key investors within the ecosystem. So nowadays you have quite a lot of institutions. So fund of search funds. Those
Mhm.
are investors that either have done a search fund themselves successfully and are now investing into searchers, or people that come from a private equity background or from an operational background that have set up vehicles to back searchers. The entire investor landscape is also very much driven by your local investors, meaning if you raise a search fund in France or in Spain or in Germany, it's very important as a signaling for your fundraise to gain or to win over local investors, because those are the ones that will most likely help you the most. They understand the culture. They will probably come for a site visit. They will help you with the analysis. So the first step initially is always to first convince your local investor base, and then
Mhm.
you can approach the wider market. A majority of institutional investors in Europe are based in Spain. So Madrid, Barcelona, that's a very concentrated hub of search fund investors. That has grown organically just because Spain has been the market with most active searchers. And then you have a few fragmented players nowadays. France, Germany, Belgium, they all have institutional investors as well that have been formed over the last 1 or 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
And then you have a lot of individual investors as well. Those are people that mostly have been active in the space for the last 10 years. And they are very important as a signaling to actually raise money from those institutions. And Germany is a bit of an exception because Germany is predominantly driven by private investors, less so by institutions, even though that's growing now.
Mhm.
And in our case, it's a decent mix between both sort of parties. And then there's a third type of investor as well, which is people that come from your own network. Ideally, when you go out and raise money for your search fund, you have someone within your professional network that believes in you, that has worked together with you, and that backs you as well. So we actually have 1 or 2 investors that have never invested in search funds before. People that we've known for a few years
Mhm.
and that are backing us, because for them it's a great way to mentor young people and to actually enter the asset class as well.